let's bring in Jenelle Eli from Geneva. She's the spokesperson for the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Jenelle, it's good to have you on the program to discuss this devastating situation in Pakistan. Listening there to our reporters, it does seem that people are in dire need of just basic supplies, food, water, and housing. How is your organization trying to help those in need in Pakistan?
Well, this is an absolutely heartbreaking crisis, as you said, and people are really in need of the basics. So right now, the Pakistan Red Crescent and IFRC are really working around the clock to get people those basics. Clean water is essential, both to keep people healthy and make sure we're mitigating further health risks, helping out with shelter, mosquito nets, food. One other way we're helping is distributing some cash grants so people are able to buy what they need when their markets are functioning.
And what are the challenges facing not only your organization, but also aid groups working in Pakistan to try to get help to those who need it, especially to people who've been affected by these floods in hard-to-reach areas, especially mountainous areas?
Well, you said it. There are a lot of places that are just cut off. Bridges have been damaged and destroyed. Thousands of kilometers of roads have been destroyed. So really, people are in need of aid in lots of places. The Pakistan Red Crescent had some pre-positioned aid in places, which has been really helpful. But that access is going to take a while. And so there are aid groups working together with the government. We're doing everything we can. But this is certainly a crisis that will take some time.
And with this crisis taking some time, we've not obviously only seen people affected, but large swathes of farmland, agriculture, livestock. That certainly is going to affect people in Pakistan, not just now, but for next year with harvesting as well. How does that all factor into what we're also seeing with the climate crisis? Because monsoon rains are a yearly thing in this part of the world, and surely they're just going to get worse as the climate crisis continues to get worse.
What families are and will continue to struggle with right now is that, yes, maybe they have the basics, but once they get food in their stomach and some healthy water and maybe even a safe place to stay, they're going to be worried about what their livelihoods look like in the months and year ahead. A lot of people have had their livestock lost or their cropland destroyed. So part of what aid organizations are doing are distributing those cash grants so people can maybe help restock their businesses or their livelihoods. But this will definitely take some time. I think one of the most difficult things about being affected by a crisis like this is just the absolute uncertainty of what your job will look like or what home you're going to live in the future.
And Jenelle, how concerned is your organization about what you're seeing, not just in Pakistan, but the region as a whole? Because we've seen this type of flooding and rains in Bangladesh and in India over the last few months. And certainly it's going to still happen in other parts of the world. Is your organization preparing in any way to try to help people?
Well, we at the Red Cross know that climate change means that disasters are increasing in frequency and intensity. We certainly are ramping up our work. This is a humanitarian crisis. It's happening in Pakistan and it's happening all over the world. And so it's just something we need to make sure that communities are more prepared for and that we are pre-positioning stocks like we've done in Pakistan to ensure that we can respond at any time.
Jenelle Eli, live to us there from Geneva. She's with the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Thanks so much, Jenelle.